Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. Welcome to another edition of Ask Mr. Duncan. Yes, it's another chance for you to have your email questions and comments about the English language and my work here on YouTube answered. So, without any more hanging around or picking my nose, let's have our first question for today. What does the phrase brainstorm mean? This question was sent in by Simon, who lives in Denmark. The phrase brainstorm means to think intensely about something, with a view to coming up with a great idea or the solution to a problem. You might have a brainstorm, which means that you suddenly have a great idea. You suddenly think of something amazing. You have had a brainstorm or a brainwave. So, brainstorm can be a verb or a noun. Brainstorm is the action of thinking intensely, or it is the actual idea you have had. In business, people will often meet up to share their ideas and try to come up with new ones. They will brainstorm. They are brainstorming. They are trying to come up with some bright ideas. Thank you, Simon, for your question, and a big hello to everyone watching in Denmark. A nice email. I have received a nice email from mate Galindo, who lives in Spain. In the email, mate described my video lessons as a very nice gift from YouTube. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are enjoying them and you want me to send you a big hello so you know that I'm really reading the emails. Well, this greeting might be a bit late, but here it is anyway. A big hello to you, mate, and a super duper hello to all those who have written to me and have joined me right here on YouTube during the past few weeks. So many people, not only in Spain, but all around the world, are now following my video lessons. Since 2006, I have been here and will continue to be here, helping you with your English for as long as you want me to. Okay? Okay. Later, I'll be telling you about what will be happening in October to celebrate my 7th year on YouTube. So, stick around for that. What is the difference between effect and affect? This question was sent in by Hamid, who lives in Pakistan. The word effect relates to the outcome of something happening. If you do not get enough sleep, the effect will be a lack of concentration. So the effect is the outcome of an action. If you do one thing, something else will happen. The result is the effect. The word affect is the action of change due to an event or occurrence. Will my bad results affect my chances of going to university? The effect is the result, and affect is the action of causing change. If what you do has an effect on something, then you affect it. Affect can also be a noun that names the feeling associated with an action or idea. The word affects is a plural noun that relates to the items owned by a person or the belongings carried by someone. The lady's personal effects. Thank you, Hamid, for your question, and I hope my answer has had a positive effect on you. How do I use your video lessons to learn English? This question comes from Con Lee, who lives in Vietnam. When I first started making my video lessons way back in 2006, I wanted to use the medium of video to its fullest. I wanted the lessons to be clear and vivid, my actions on screen, the words I speak, and most importantly of all, the subtitles on the screen. I wanted them all to come together so as to create a fun and entertaining way of learning English through the internet. You can see what I am saying through my body language and from my voice. The subtitles give you a strong and solid key to what is going on in front of you. By watching my lessons, you are able to see, hear, and after repeated views, understand and learn. So, watch the videos carefully, listen to my words, take in what is happening on the screen, and most importantly of all, learn to enjoy English. After all, learning is fun, and the more you do it, the more you will want to do it. I recently heard the word upshot used on the news. What does it mean? This question was sent in by Ronald, who comes from Brazil and is now studying in Australia. Ah, what a lovely country. I have a growing number of overseas students watching there right now. The word upshot is used when discussing or revealing the result or outcome of something. The upshot is the result. It is the outcome. We are stating the conclusion. The upshot of our survey is that people do not like the product. The thing you discover and the effect it has is the upshot. The upshot of my affair is our divorce. Synonyms of upshot include consequence, effect, result, outcome, conclusion. Thank you, Ronald, for your question, and a big good day to everyone watching in Australia.
I like idioms. I like idioms very much.
I love idioms, don't you? Here are a couple of idioms for you to enjoy right now. The first idiom is carry the can. The phrase carry the can means to accept responsibility for something. You offer to be the one who will take the blame for something. You will carry the can. You are offering to take the blame alone, even if there are others who are just as responsible for it as you. You are willing to carry the can. You will take the blame. The second idiom is chew on something. When you chew on something, you think about something or go over a particular thing in your mind. You can give a person something to chew on. This means that you have said something that will make them think. Chewing something as an idiom means to mull over or consider something. We can also say that a person is chewing the cud. They are thinking something over in their mind. Not to be confused with chewing the fat, which means to talk something over with another person in a relaxed and friendly way. Can you explain the uses of the word would? This question comes from Turgun, who lives in China. I have many students watching in China, despite the fact that YouTube has been blocked by the Chinese government for the past 5 years. The word would is one of the most commonly used in the English language. The core meaning of this modal verb is to express the sense of will in reported speech when referring to an event that has not happened yet. We can use would in sentences with if. You would like the movie if you saw it. Would is commonly used as a polite way of asking for or offering something. Would you mind closing the window? Would you like to go out with me sometime? We use would to show that something was done on a regular basis. A past action was habitual. It was done routinely. Every Friday night I would treat myself to pizza. The thing I did is no longer done. If you want to introduce a desire or wish to a conversation, you can use would formally to begin the sentence. Would that our paths had crossed sooner. By that, I am wishing that we had met earlier in our lives. You will find that modal verbs tend to have many uses and are great for expressing yourself succinctly and to the point. They are very commonly used in English. Thank you, Turgun, for your question, and a big ni hao over the golden firewall to you and everyone watching in China.
Something very special coming soon.
Do you ever get the feeling that you cannot wait to tell someone something? That is how I'm feeling right now. October is coming, and that can only mean one thing for me: the anniversary of my YouTube channel being formed. On October 31st, 2013, I will be celebrating my 7th year teaching English to the world on YouTube. Needless to say, I am very excited by this, and I feel that it would be appropriate to celebrate it in a special way. So, for this year only, I am renaming October as Dunktober. During the month of Dunktober, there will be a new English video lesson posted every day. Yes, for the whole of October, I will be making a new daily English lesson. This might be a word stop, or a favourite idiom of mine, or just me eating my breakfast whilst having a chit-chat with you all. 31 days of Dunktober will be coming your way very soon. Sorry, I was miles away then. I was away with the fairies. I was in a world of my own. I was somewhere else.
Another nice email.
I have received a nice email from Elnaz, who is living in Malaysia right now. Yes, it is a beautiful country with friendly people. A place I know very well indeed. Elnaz found my YouTube videos by chance and thanks me for my helpful lessons, which came in very useful for preparing for the IELTS exam. Don't forget that my YouTube channel contains all of my English lessons, including the word stop and Ask Mr. Duncan, plus some other videos from my time in China and also my life here in the UK. Thank you, Elnaz, for your kind words, and a big hello to everyone watching in Malaysia.
What is the difference between a synonym and an antonym?
This question was sent in to me by Mustafa, who lives in Iraq. First of all, there are quite a few terms used in the English language that define the way a word is used, the function it serves. An antonym is any word that is the opposite of another. For example, the antonym of happy is sad. The antonym of good is bad. A synonym is a word that shares its definition with another. The meaning of the word is the same or similar to another. For example, the word kind is similar to generous. The word big is similar to large. So, words that share the same definition are synonyms. You could say that an antonym and synonym are the opposite of each other. I hope that helps you, Mustafa, and a big hello to everyone watching in Iraq.
Almost time to say goodbye.
Sadly, that is all I have time for today, But do not worry, because I will be back soon with another lesson. And of course, next month I will be here with a very special 7th anniversary edition of Ask Mr. Duncan. So get those questions sent in as soon as you can. And who knows, next month I could be answering you. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thank you for watching me answering you. And of course, ta-ta for now.
Mm.